Let's cut this one too. This is the meat I'm using. Let me go ahead and just make this meat. I'm going to rinse this off, and then I'm going to season it real good. Go ahead and show you how thick it is. Ooh, well, yes, I got this. I'm going to keep the fat on it. I got this for $10. Put the garlic on there. I'll rub it over when I'm going to flip the other side, season, and put it in the skillet. This is going to be so good. This will elevate the taste. You can season to your own Cajun seasoning. Of course, the cumin and the chili powder. Ooh, that's so spicy. I can smell the spices. This yellow rice is gonna be so good. Let it toast and add water. I know they say boil, but I like to let my rice toast first. Get back to this, and I'm gonna flip this meat over. Add the spices, the adobo, etc. Let's see how that sear is going on the other side. I flip this over here, and I'm going to add more. I flipped it over, and I'm going to add more of the water to my little rice. Most of it came out, but yeah, pretty much this is it. Queso birria and yellow rice today. Add your tomatoes, add your onions, let it cook down. You have to kind of add this stuff to make the sauce as well. Add your 2 beef cubes. Add a little water. I decided just to cover. I'm going to let the onion and tomatoes simmer down and cook for a while, and then I'm just going to build on top of the flavor. That's how I want to do it, little by little. Water, broth cubes, add my 2 cubes, and a little more water, and just let it cook. A little more water. Add my peppers and adobo. This is the peppers. This is how it looks. This is what gives you that dark red sauce. Let me stir it. And this has to cook for a while. I'm gonna add more water. I'm gonna add more water. The cinnamon is gonna add the flavor. And I'm gonna let this boil on less than medium for 3 hours. Here's the queso birria. I'm going to turn my beef over because I want the beef to get flavor. I just want to boil it in this beef broth. Oh, this looks so yummy. And just let it submerge and let it all, that's the point of this meal. Just letting it submerge in the broth with the onions and everything. It just looks so good. And let it cook for 3 hours until it just shreds. Until it just shreds. Okay. And cover. Thank you. continue to let it cook. I flipped it over as well. You see the fat like you do in Mexican restaurants with like the consomé. You see that. I will let it cook more. Cover to keep the liquid, and cook the tacos, or rather get them crispy, in another skillet. Thank you. While the beef continues to cook, I am going to take the meat out and prepare the consomme. So let me go ahead and take this big piece of English roast out and put it on the side and show you how I prepare the consomme. Since I'm still new with making this lovely dish, I'm going to take this, everything. This is a piece of meat. I'm going to take the chilies, onions, and everything. Actually, I'm going to leave some of this in here. Let me see. So to prepare consomme, I'm still kind of new with this. I'm going to turn this flame down. I'm going to take my blender and I'm going to rinse it off carefully. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to cover it with this. And I'm going to see the speed. This is fast, this is slow. So I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover it. Do the, wait, hold on. Let me see. Let's see if it'll, like that. And this will get a smooth, little by little. Take your time. Be careful because it's hot. Here is the consomme, nice and smooth, kind of like tomato soup. This is how it should look to dip the tacos. So I would just add my beef back in here so that it can continue to cook very well. And I would keep my skillet looking like that for the tortillas and just let this cook for a whole nother hour. And so it can shred just like that. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's how it's supposed to be shredding. Here's the birria. Here's it shredded. Here's pieces of the shredded beef. So I'm going to take my tortillas, heat them up, and start filling these tacos. Thank you. It took more than 3 hours. I started with putting some consomme in the skillet, or as I say, I call it sauce. Let it kind of get a little hot. Both of them get hot. Add some cheese. Both sides. We have to turn it up just a little, because if you don't turn it up really good, then it won't be as it should. Add the meat. Be careful because it's very hot. Scoop up a nice amount of beef. I do not like tacos that aren't filled. Just like that. They charge you a lot of money for Birria Tacos. At least they can fill them up, right? Do a little more cheese on it. That on there, add that red sauce. Let it cook and flip. Here are the tacos that I'm cooking with the consomme. Let me go ahead and flip. And when it gets crispy, some of them are a little harder than others. Turn it down because it's going to get a little crispy. Here's some of the tacos. I'll show you the rest. I do believe that people should make their own birria at home. The way places charge these days is a crime. These look better than the first set that I did. Just use a little less meat. Turn up the flame, get it cooking, and they won't be as soft. I want them to be kind of hard shell, crunchy shell. Turn it up a little, don't burn it. I'm gonna show you how many tacos I can make. Make a few tacos, flip, few tacos, flip, and flip. You can add more cheese or less. So thank you. This is my queso birria at home. This is the meal, total meal, yellow rice on the side. Thank you. Feel free to like and subscribe. Bye. Here is the queso birria tacos. Here they are right here. This is the consomé that I made myself. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. This is the yellow rice. This is just a little bit of the yellow rice. Don't pay $20 at the restaurant when you can make it yourself. This would cost $20. That's a shame. When I made all these tacos, had extra left over. This is 12 total tacos, and I still had a container of birria meat left. Thank you.